Welcome to 3249 44th Street. This is an all-cash deal located in Central Oak Park, just about a mile south of the UC Davis Med Center. This is a 3-2, 873 square feet, but the front portion of the house is just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I don't think that the back in-law quarters is included in the square footage. The house overall has a pretty good floor plan. It's your traditional high water bungalow, Jack and Jill style bathroom. MLS has it as a notice of default. So whoever was the tenant got out of here obviously pretty quickly. They left a lot of garbage behind. The house feels even. It feels like it's got good bones to it. All the marks on the walls appear to just be dirt, but I will let you do your own inspection on that to see if it's mold or not. But the house definitely does smell a little funky. Could be, as you're about to see in the bathroom, there's not a toilet in here. So basically, the house is pretty simple. It's not crazy overdone. Again, you could probably flip just the first portion of this house, and there are two comps that sold this last summer, both on 42nd Street. They both sold for $310. So let's say, for instance, this it's a pretty simple flip. Appears to me just to be mostly cosmetic. I'm not entirely sure here on the floor. You're about to see what that is about. It didn't appear that there's any marks on the ceilings, and I just assume that maybe the refrigerator is leaking. You'll get a good shot here in a second. So again, this particular house, it definitely would encourage, getting a contractor in here or some pest company for sure. Look at the roof, all that type of good stuff. But it's listed right now for $189,900. Your return on investment or your after repairs estimated value is somewhere around 300. If we're being conservative. Definitely it feels like the markets continue to go up. I haven't seen a huge number of listings sitting on the market for a long time unless there's obviously something wrong with them. Depending on your quality of work, I definitely think that the house just in itself is a good investment as far as the flip is concerned. Right now we're looking at the back unit, which I did not have access to. In the lockbox there's 2 sets of keys, so at some point I think those might be the old keys or something like that, but maybe those locks are just jammed up, I'm not sure. But this looks like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit here on the back side of the house. All these tarps appear to me to be a covering that they're using in the driveway as opposed to trying to cover up the side of the house. I noticed that on parts of the roof there are these rain gutters, and other parts they do not have rain gutters. So again, definitely some dry rot throughout the exterior of the house. It's stucco. It's to grade, so there might be some issues with some subterranean termites. But again, overall, this is a pretty slam dunk type flip for Central Oak Park. Keep your costs down and you can make a good return on investment. one last thing, you're about to see the street here on 44th Street. Those two comps are on 42nd Street, which is a much wider street, and in my opinion, a little bit nicer street. So again, just take that into consideration with pricing. Here is a couple of screenshots of those numbers. This one is a little bit bigger than what we're looking at, but the second one, which was next door neighbor to this first one on 42nd Street, is just about the same as what we're looking at. So let me know what you think.